Okay, let's take a look at these. This is a round the neck lighting system. Now you can use it for reading. I use it for model construction. I put it around my neck, and so I'm really close to the miniatures that I'm designing and gives me the perfect light. You have two switches. You've got a switch over here, and you got another one over here. Now, since this unit can be used this way or that way, there's no real left or right. But this one right here, the way I've got it set up, is the power switch. And if I click it one time, 2, 3, 4, 5, the switch over here, the button, allows you to control color temperature in 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you click this one more time, it turns them off. However, if you're not at 100% and you don't want to go through the steps, you can basically just click and hold on it for about 3 or 4 seconds and it will turn the lights off. Now, I was reading up on this and I didn't see anything that indicated how long they would last. So I did a test and I put them down. I turned it on maximum brightness, put my light meter over here and a timer, and I wanted to see how long they would last until the light began fading. 4.5 hours at maximum. Now that means if you're reading, you're not going to want them that bright. You probably have them like at 1 or 2. They'd go all night. They'd probably go 8 to 10 hours. But at maximum, 4.5 hours. As to recharging, I was impressed with that too. They recharge in just under 2 hours. Now, that's great. So you've got a recharge time of about 2 hours, and you have a run time, even at maximum, at 4.5. Now, the other thing, of course, let me go ahead and turn these off, is flexibility. They can be so flexible that when you use them, they begin to sag, or they go back to their original position, if you will. These are very flexible. And if you put them in a position and put it around your neck, they're going to stay that way. Well constructed, versatile, not just for reading, for a lot of things, will pretty much do what you want to, and they're comfortable to wear. 5 stars as far as I'm concerned.
So one of my greatest pleasures in life is before I go to sleep, I read. I love to read, and it helps me get out of my own head and into somebody else's story. The problem is if I keep the main light on in the bedroom, it keeps the spouse awake, and we don't want that. So now I have this handy device. It's very flexible, kind of spongy, but at the same time, it's firm. It just, if whatever position I put it in, it stays there. So I can direct the light exactly where I need it to. So I'm going to turn this off. And then I'm going to turn this on. There's one button on one side and one on the other. So with this button on this side, I can change the brightness and intensity. And then this button changes the color temperature from warm to white to blue. Blue light can tend to excite the mind, which is why we're supposed to stay away from our screens. So I like to keep it on a warm light. And then when you're sitting here and you're reading your book, it just illuminates the pages, but it doesn't shine out and fill the whole room, and the spouse can stay asleep. You can read your book, and you can set the intensity that you want. I like to just keep it on low and warm, and that's it when you go to bed.